Mrs. Ali with the Eastern Iowa Arts Academy, and I have a new art project for you. Enjoy!
Today we're going to make pattern pumpkins. So to start out with, for the pumpkin, we're going to make an oval shape for the center. So I want to make sure I'm leaving space at the top for the stem and the leaf, and then I have a little space on the bottom for the patterns. So I want my oval to be about this size. So sometimes it helps to kind of put your fingers there to make sure you don't go too big or too small. So I want a long oval, about that size. It's okay if it's not the exact same as mine. Next, I'm gonna add some half ovals on each side. So these are gonna be the next sections of the pumpkin. Then I'm gonna add two more, one on the left and one on the right. And it's okay if those sections aren't all exactly the same size. Next, I'm gonna add a stem to the top. So I like to do kind of a curved square or rectangle shape. So the sides are curved and then it's straight across the top. If you wanna add a leaf to the side, you can add a leaf shape. Next, we're gonna do the background. So for the pattern pumpkins, we're gonna have patterns inside the pumpkin and outside in the background. So I'm gonna divide it into sections. Doesn't matter how many sections you have, but to make it even, I'm gonna do 8. So I'm gonna make a line going through the center that way. So I'm imagining my line goes straight through the center of my pumpkin, and then one going horizontally as well. So it kind of looks like a plus sign, and I should have 4 parts. Next, I'm gonna make a diagonal from each corner to the center of the pumpkin. Okay, for the next step, we're going to trace all of our pencil lines to create an outline. If you don't have a marker, you can use something else. Marker is going to give you the boldest line, so you could also use colored pencil or crayon or something though. So I'm going to trace every single pencil line that I've drawn so far with my black marker. Okay, for the next step, I'm going to add patterns now. So for this pattern pumpkin, I'm going to do different diagonal lines going different directions for the inside of the pumpkin. I'm going to do orange so that it's pumpkin colors, but if you want it to be bright colors, you could also pick different colors. So I'm going to start out with diagonal lines going this way. And then for the next section, I'm going to change the direction of the line to go the opposite way. So it'll kind of make an arrow. Next, I'm going to do the stem of my pumpkin. So I'm going to do some curved vertical lines. Then for my leaf, I'm just going to add some more little green lines. So it's up to you what patterns you want to do, but in art, anything that repeats can count as a pattern. So it doesn't have to be like square, triangle, square, triangle. So I found 8 different ways to make circle patterns. So you could pick a shape and do 8 different patterns with just that shape in different ways, or you can do 8 completely different patterns. Up to you, it's your artwork. Okay, for my last step, I'm just gonna color in all my white space. I like to make my color pencil match the patterns, but you could also do it different. So for example, I'm going to use orange in where my orange stripes are, and I'm going to color it lightly so you can still see the stripes. I like to color going the same direction as the stripes. What way you're coloring really matters. It's going to change how it looks. If I were to color this direction, that's going to change the effect of my pattern. And it's up to you which way you want to do it. But just be mindful of which direction you're coloring. Just coloring randomly isn't going to give you the same effect as taking your time and coloring back and forth. And I'm done with my pattern pumpkin. So once you've finished coloring your pumpkin and the background, that's it, and you're done. Congrats!